So this is one of the first exercises that I use to establish control over the lumbopelvic hip complex, as well as working on rib depression. And this is an exercise that we've used from Craig Levinson and the dynamic neuromuscular stabilization work. Basically, you're going to have your hands up against the wall and you're going to just slightly push away from the wall so that the rib cage depresses here. Okay? If the patient can grab onto the rib cage, you don't have rib cage depression and thus less control here. The other thing you want to watch for is that this spine is always in neutral. If the patient goes to decrease their rib cage flare, but they go into a posterior pelvic tilt, that's no longer neutral spine and that's not the goal. So sometimes I'll have the patient put a hand towel or something underneath their lumbar spine to prevent them from dropping into lumbar flexion or posterior pelvic tilt. So they'll slightly depress the rib cage, and then I will have the patient start breathing into my hands, going east to west. I'm not so much looking for this type of breathing pattern, north-south, as I am going east to west here. Once they have the breathing down, I'll have them engage here, so just gently push into my fingers here, good, so that everything is now engaged. Both feet will go up, toes up towards the ceiling, and then I'm going to slowly have him drop his right heel to the ground and bring it back up, and then left heel. And you're looking for stability here. If the pelvis starts to torque or you hear popping in any of these areas, they're not ready to get to this point. And what I would do is drop the feet down and do the same thing with just leg lifting with support from the opposite limb.